Previously on Sunlust. Well, I'm sure this is going to be a wonderful caving adventure. I mean, he's literally giving us all the weapons and ammo right up front. And here come the walls, and Hell Knights everywhere, Archvile, oh geez, here we go. I mean, it's the mastermind of both of them working together. We should realize just how ridiculous this is going to get. I mean, let's just sit back and shoot, and of course the rest of them come out to play. Alright, so down here, more things to shoot rockets at. Let's just sit back and let them come to us. We'd like the BFG, but I've definitely learned well enough by now, don't go near the thing. Let's go ahead and... now we see the end of the line. This is where Sunlust evolves into Scythe 2 territory, and my gosh almighty, I have not seen this many Revenants literally since Scythe 2. What in the world is going on? I don't know, but this is pretty much going to be a staple moving forward. I have a feeling. Welcome back to Legendary Metal Games. I'm your host, Joe, and today we are tackling the secret map, MAP31 by Ribbiks, using a music track Garden by Stuart Rynn. And oh boy, is this map surprisingly small and vicious. That is the best way I can describe it. So let's quickly go around here, release the Archvile so we can get the SSG. Yes, that seems absolutely crazy to release him right from the beginning, but hey, he's asleep, we get a free shot. So, back up here, let's go ahead and just let him come to us. The TDC is actually not going to be too bad this time around. So, let's go ahead and just let the Archvile come to us. Don't worry, he is literally going to be the main character of this episode. This literally may be the most Archviles I've seen in a Sunlust map so far. They are literally everywhere. It almost feels like you're playing Doom, the map Hunted. Where you're in the maze of Archviles. That's kind of how this one feels, except you're in a very claustrophobic space with very high tier, non-squishy monsters. So, as we can see here, we're pretty much down to our pistol doing it this way. We could have a chain gun if we pulled the other one down, but personally, I like to just get the Archviles out of here so that I can actually navigate the rest of this without too much trouble. So, now that they're out of here, let's go ahead, back over here, and let's release Revenant. Let's also release the Chain Gunner, which we missed. Try again, right there. And now we can get Berserk, which is really the main way we're combating all this. So get the Chain Gunner out, and let him have it. So 2 Revenants to deal with here, only enough ammo to deal with one, and we will fisticuff the other. Smack, and smack, just like that. Alright, now let's head up top. Let's get the health bonuses, and around the corner, be careful of all the chain gunners. Luckily we can get them in fighting. Just like that, plasma the rest. Because we do get quite a bit of plasma ammo in this map, surprisingly enough. So, up here we have an objective. We've got the yellow and red keycards to get. And we also have quite a few scattered items. So, platforming be danged, we need to literally SSR-45 launch ourselves over that fence over here. I'm sure if you did an Archvile jump, it would be a whole lot easier, but you can do it without one. It just takes a few attempts. So, get the chain gunners out of here. They're now miraculously in the cages. And nope, too far away to hit from here. So let's go back around and let's attempt the jump again, because right now we don't have the ammo to deal with the Mancubus. So let's go up here and get ready to launch. Yeah. No, that ain't happening. Just keep going around. It may take a time or two, but you can do it without an Archvile jump. Luckily, it's not very far that you have to keep wrapping around to keep jumping. I mean, gosh knows how I am with platforming, and daggone it, it's to be on full display this time. We are not cutting it short, we are not cutting it out. This is literally the shenanigans we have been dealt with, and we are taking full advantage. Come on, Doom Guy, get a little more oomph in your step, and we can do it. Just like that. Got it. Alright. So, quickly hit the switch to lower the bars, to start the ambush, just get everything infighting. Mainly just take the chain gunners out, the rest of it will handle itself. As we get the supercharge, back ourselves into a corner, and just let everything else fight themselves. Just like that, we're done. And now we've got ourselves a teleporter, which will take us to an alternate fight, which we may or may not be ready for right now, but we're eventually going to have to deal with it, and is not double-sided. They both take it to the same spot. So let's go ahead and get the chain gunners out of here, as we have these pencil-thin areas to deal with the Archvile, but luckily he's stuck spinning in circles, so we're going to take full advantage of it and wipe him out before he can zap us. Just like that. And now everything in the known universe is going to teleport in at us, so just get ready, and let's just make sure the chain gunners are our primary threat. The imps we could care less about. And just like that, this area more or less good. The Hell Knight is guarding our escape, so let's work with our imp buddy over here to tag team him out. And you two, thanks for the help, out of here. Now, let's go ahead. As you can see, we can't jump over the railing here, and we need both the red and yellow keys to hit these two switches. We'll get those in just a minute. I'd like to get both these areas cleared out first to make sure we've got what we need. So, let's go to the two different ends to get health bonuses, count toward our item count. As you can see, the Mancubus are viciously after us down there. Jump across, and health bonus on this extreme end. Just like that. So we should be just about done on items. Let's go ahead, head back across, and now we can actually jump down. So, out of here, as long as the Mancubus will just stop what they're doing, we're going to head back up, and this time to the other side. So, let's go ahead and head across. And this time we need to take out the rest of the chain gunners in cages, the ones that wouldn't infight for us, and you can see the trap that lies ahead. So we're going to have an Archvile, a Revenant, and a Hell Knight in this double diamond shape arena. I absolutely love that we're suspended up in the clouds too. As you can see, TDC counter moved again. So let's go ahead and get ideally the Archvile out of here, because he's guarding the exit, and we've got Berserk Fist. So, even if we have to take a zap, you're getting out of here, with no ammo cost to us. And then we can get you two infighting, and we will take out the victor. So, with the Archvile taking care of business, we don't have to worry about what happens to these two. We'll give the Revenant a little aid, and yep, should have gave him a little more aid, but either way, he is done. As you can see here, we again have yellow and red switches. So, there are 4 switches in total, 2 that take the yellow key and 2 that take the red key. The keys are actually located in the center of the map. You could get them right from the beginning. We've just ignored them. They're right here on the side of us, up in this circular path. But now that we have the ammo, let's go ahead and get the Mancubus out of here so they don't try and peg us as we're running to get the keys. So you're out, and you, buddy, can go as well. Thank you for your service. Goodbye. Alright, back here. Let's march ourselves back around yet again. Back up. And as you can see here, in the final stall, all the way on the right, there is an armor bonus for our item count. And now we are pretty much ready. As you can see, both the yellow and red key cards are both accessible in the same area. So go over here, let's platform across, and get our 2 key cards, and then we want to jump off into the pit right underneath them, because down here is another armor bonus for us. So now that we're good there, let's go ahead. There's only one way out of this pit, and it's over here, the stairs. So let's take the expressway back up. And now that we have both key cards, we just need to hit the 4 switches. So go back to our 2 arenas we were just in. And yes, that means literally flying through the heavens yet again for that blue arena. My gosh. Again, cannot get it on the first go. My gosh, when is that computer coming? It can't come fast enough. Alright, so through here, now we can hit both switches. Nothing will happen in this arena, but it will happen in the next one, so get ready. There's both of those. And what it does is it actually reveals 2 lion head switches by the exit. So, I'm even punching around just making sure nothing's going to teleport in, and it does not, surprisingly enough. So let's go to the air arena, because that's where we are going to get absolutely embarrassed. So, over here, because this one is quite vicious, you get lulled into a false sense of security with that other one. Look how high the TDC counter jumped, because this Archvile is so unfair. So before we even release it, we are going back and we are getting the secret, because that is the only way we have to fight this thing. So the secret down here, hit the switch, that'll teleport us to a secret area to get the BFG 9000. That is what we're going to need to survive this encounter, because the problem is the Archvile spawns literally almost right on top of the Revenant and Hell Knight. So he gets them revived so fast you can't even attack them. So go ahead, let's get back over here, and we have got an Archvile to get rid of. Let's go. Main thing is just making sure we can hit him our first go around, because like I said, you can see he's already right on top of them. Get him out of here, and we are moving on. So let's teleport back through, and now notice the 4 switches have been revealed. So let's undo all 4 of the switches, and that is going to raise this pedestal that's going to immediately erupt into flames, which I think is beautiful, and then we can teleport in an Archvile. So this is the one guarding the exit, and we have just this pencil-thin pillar to work with. So this is literally, I think, the smallest pillar you can have to block the Archvile's attack. And just like that, we want to just keep roaming around. It is going to force us to go fisticuffs with them, so daggone it, we are doing that. You're not keeping us here any longer. Thank you, Archvile. So let's go back, hit the switch, and just like that, we are good. Yes! As you see, it brings us up, and now we are literally soaring high in the sky. Absolutely outstanding map. Birds of a feather. Holy moly, I absolutely love this one. The TDC counter didn't get too outrageous for us, and I will tell you, this was a ton of fun. I love the fact that it literally boils down to 2 different major arenas guarding the 4 switches, and the fact that one of them literally fakes you out. The fact that there is nothing that spawns when you hit the switches in the blue arena, but when you get back to the other side, you end up getting the Archvile that spawns. It definitely is there to throw you off and make you think nothing's gonna happen. I mean, I've lost count of how many Archviles are actually in this map, but it seems like they are literally around every single corner. So very, very short but challenging map. I would highly recommend to anyone who especially wants practice with defeating Archviles. This is an amazing map to do it with, since it's usually just you versus them one-on-one. So, outstanding job by Ribbiks. If you've not already, please check out the Sunlust playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe so more people can see our videos. We'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.